We had an old ghost story that embedded itself in our town. The story of the Hollow Man. It's a creature that resembles a human male, even though its features cannot be clearly defined by witnesses. We call it the Hollow Man. Each witness explained that the creature was hollow, but when explained thoroughly, it was discovered that the creature was transparent. You could see it, but you could also see through it, like a ghost. But ghosts cannot grab people and knock them unconscious from what I know. Each of the witnesses reported that they were attacked, in a way. They said that if you stare at it too long, it grabs you. This is where things get paranormal. The creature has big white eyes that stare into yours. The creature is transparent black. As it stares into your eyes, you feel fear. An intense fear worse than your worst fear. It then opens its mouth, a bright white light appearing from it. Then you fall to the ground, unconscious. Each of the witnesses were near death when found. There were also other corpses found that never made it. You see, being the dumbass teenager at the time, I was a thrill seeker. I never drank alcohol or did drugs. I was just for retards. So, I decided to try to find this Hollow Man. I walked through the middle of the forest, the crunch of leaves coming from the bottom of my feet. I had no fear whatsoever, for I wanted to find this creature and confront it. As I entered the deep of the woods, I felt something watching me. I found a small camp with a fire. I saw people in their sleeping bags. Why were they sleeping at noon? I shrugged off the thought and continued towards them. I thought they may have had a long night of partying. There were bottles of alcohol everywhere, after all, that were broken, and many streamers. I walked up to them and tapped one of them. No response. I started to shake that person again. Nothing. I finally turned them over onto their back, and I regretted it as soon as I did. The person's face was pale white. Their eyes turned to the back of their head. I felt something behind me. It sent shivers down my back. I knew that whatever had killed this person was behind me. I never got to check the other people to see if they were alive. I stood up and accepted fate. I turned around and stared into the creature's eyes. It looked exactly like what the witnesses described. The pure white eyes sent fear into me. Its transparent black body added even more fear. It grabbed me and opened its mouth. I fell unconscious after that. I woke in the emergency room of the hospital. The doctor said I was near death. One of the campers that was there found me near the corpses. They then brought me to the ER, and of course my parents were there crying, asking what happened. I'm now an adult, and that creature haunts my mind still. I also feel something watching me now. I'm sure it's paranoia. Okay, I just checked out my window. Nobody's there, but I feel something behind me. It's here. Please, send this to my parents.